Okay, Afghanistan Foreign Minister Mr. Amir Khan Mutaki. Mr. Amir Khan Mutaki, he is in India since 14th of October. Today is 17th of October. Today would be his fourth day in India on 7 day trip, 1 week trip. He is in India. Afghanistan Foreign Minister Mr. Amir Khan Mutaki. This is very unfortunate to India that they consider Afghanistan as a far Afghanistan. India was still Afghanistan. Boss, there is a place called Thiruvananthapuram, and that is more than 3,000 kilometers from the Delhi. From the New Delhi, it is around, I believe, more than 3,000 kilometers, and that is part of India. Oh, Thiruvananthapuram, and from Delhi, Kabul is 1,000 kilometers and there is no Himalaya in between. And historically, these two regions, Kabul to Delhi, it was deeply connected. The political situation of India has come to a level that people in India are considering Kabul is somewhere on Mars and Jupiter. Okay, somewhere on Mars and Jupiter. And what is the result now today of India? One rupee is, oh, I'm sorry, $1 is 90 rupees. When Afghanistan was, there was no visa and passport to the Kabul. People were going and coming, and merchants, they were doing trade with India through the camel. Camel means it does not need any tar road, and then does not need any American or England technology of making the truck or whatsoever. It does not need Saudi Arabia or Russian crude oil. No truck, nothing is required. Through the camel, thousands and thousands of camels they used to come from the Kabul en route to Peshawar, Lahore, and to Delhi, and they were doing trade there. That is the natural route of trade from the Mashhad region of Iran and Turkmenistan region. That is the natural trade route, and the Uzbekistan also through the Tashkent and Samarkand through the Kabul. That is the natural route, and ton means 1,000. Tons and tons of camel and ass means donkey. They used to come through that way carrying the trade items. And that was the natural way of trade that used to happen without any petrol or diesel, without making tar road, without going any dependency on the Western world. I'm not saying truck and buses are wrong thing, but it is certainly a wrong thing when you are not in a hurry. Like if someone is importing dry fruits from the Afghanistan, then if someone load a ass, donkey or a camel, set of camel, it may take up to, I believe, 15 days, 20 days. It may take up to that time also. Coming from Kabul to Delhi. Coming to Amritsar will take 500 kilometer only. Coming from Kabul to Delhi, it will take 1,000 kilometers, 15 days, 20 days. 15 days, 20 day time is nothing for dry fruits. Dry fruit goes for months also. So 15 days anyway, it gets stored in the godown or something like that. So there is no hurry and hurry. From India, food grains used to go to Kabul, and through that, it used to enter Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan like high quality rice, high quality wheat, high quality madua, high quality kodo, high quality dry or this maize and millet and those things. So it does not make 15 days, 20 days if paddy is taking that anyway people store paddy in their house also. Okay, so I'm not saying bus and truck are wrong thing and these are the only right thing. How many people? Okay, with on horse, people can travel 500 kilometers in probably 1 day or 2 day only. On horse, which runs at 40 kilometers per hour. Horse runs at 40 kilometers per hour. Means easily, if someone changing the horse, then from Amritsar to Kabul, someone can reach in 1 day only. Probably he may not reach in 1 day with bus and truck also. Okay, Miss Horse was more had more speed than bus and truck, but not everyone can ride on a horse and go to the Kabul. So bus and truck nowadays it makes sense for the general commutation, but for transportation, the camel and ox or the donkey or ass, these ways trade makes more sense. Okay, but that is over. Everything is now machine based, and machine eats petrol and diesel, and that's how India started becoming dependent on Western world because they provide this technology of petrol and diesel based technology. And then India started becoming dependent on Middle East country, knowingly, unknowingly. Okay, and this reason, when India started becoming dependent on those regions, so this region, also called high altitude region, Himalaya region, they started becoming orphaned day by day because trucks and buses cannot enter into Himalaya. It is a high altitude, 4,000, 5,000 meter high, and slowly detachment started happening in past 100 years. One that's prior to that, there used to be heavy trade that used has to happen, were happening from the Gilgit-Baltistan region to the India. There are many trade routes in the Himalayan region. One is right now, I believe, it is called Karakoram. It is called, I believe, it is called Pamir Highway. That I believe Soviet Union they made or something. That goes from Dushanbe, that is in Tajikistan. Dushanbe is capital of Tajikistan. From Dushanbe, one road, high altitude Pamir road, I believe, that goes up to the Kyrgyzstan. Osho or Show or some place is there that we will talk later. So that is the road in the Central Asia. One road is going from Kabul, and that is crossing the Badkhashan region of Afghanistan, and then it is going to Xinjiang. That was built by from the Mughal period only. That region. Nowadays that is called Wakhan corridor. Wakhan corridor means Kabul to there is a Wakhan mountain. There are two mountains in the Jammu and Kashmir region. One mountain is called Karakoram range. How I can show Karakoram range? Consider, consider this is Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir is like this one. So the top part, I'm talking about full Jammu and Kashmir, Gilgit, Baltistan and India region. So this is Jammu and Kashmir, more or less. This is Jammu and Kashmir. So actual Jammu and Kashmir is nothing but Karakoram range. And Karakoram range starts from the southeastern of Leh only. More or less, Jammu and Kashmir southeast part, from there Karakoram range starts, more or less. So this part. This part Karakoram range goes like this, and then Karakoram range finally it hit the Badkhashan region of Afghanistan, and there it ends. Very high altitude mountain called Karakoram range. I mean, someone would say, where is the Himalaya? Himalaya is divided into many ranges, many ranges. Okay, the Jammu Kashmir range were northeast of Jammu, southeast of Jammu and Kashmir, northeast of Jammu and Kashmir, top of Jammu and Kashmir, and northwest of Jammu and Kashmir. That range of Himalaya is called Karakoram range. And there, and when it ends near the Afghanistan Badkhashan region, there Himalaya bifurcates into two paths. One path goes up, and that path is called Tian Shan range. From there, Tian Shan range starts, and then it passes through Kashi Kasgar in Xinjiang province of China, western side, and Tian Shan range. Then it starts taking the eastward, and it goes till Mongolia. One Tian Shan range ends near the western side. Tajikistan, sorry, Kyrgyzstan is there, and this side I believe Argsu or somewhere or Urumqi. There the Tian Shan range ends. The lower range of Himalaya from there starts. I believe that is called Altai range. Altai range. Altai range which goes to till Mongolia. Altai range, Tian Shan range, and Tian Shan range it comes and connects the Karakoram range. Karakoram range, end of Karakoram range, it bifurcates into two parts. One part is Tian Shan and one part is called Hindu Kush range. Hindu Kush range, then it spans over Afghanistan, and then it goes to Iran, where after that it is called I forgot it. Okay, it is called I really forgot it. And that range it goes more or less it goes till Turkey. Okay, so that is the that range. what is that called? There are three races. One is, okay, that race name I'm forgetting. In that name only that mountain range name is there. Okay, so Karakoram range, along the Karakoram range, all around. So if I take this Karakoram range, okay, if I take this Karakoram range, then from here Tian Shan range starts. Okay, this is Tian Shan range goes north, Karakoram range enter here, and there are two ranges. This is Hindu Kush range and Tian Shan range. There is one more range that goes make arc like this. Makes sense? Okay, Caucasian range. After Hindu Kush in Afghanistan, then there is another range starts through Iran called Caucasian range. Caucasian is considered as the origin of white people, white color people. So that's why people in Iran and Turkey they are white because they are along the Caucasian range. Okay, so Hindu Kush and then Caucasian range. This is Tian Shan and this is Karakoram range. From Tian Shan, one more range comes like this and it makes another shape. This range is called Wakhan range. So this Wakhan range is north of Afghanistan and south of Afghanistan, more or less we can say Karakoram range. In between, there is a narrow strip of Afghanistan, we can say valley. North side Wakhan range of mountain and south side Karakoram range of mountain. And there in between there is a valley. Then eastern side is Tian Shan. There is a in between valley. Tian Shan bifurcates Xinjiang province and Badkhashan region of Afghanistan. Okay, tradition. These are the high trade region. If you someone does trade through animal, if someone does trade through camel and trade through the yak or trade through the ass, donkey, then these are the high trade region. And there the trade used to happen from the Borno. I keep forgetting. Okay, so there is a kind of Borno Wakhan region, I believe so. Okay, Borno Bakhan or something like that. So there is a region in the Tajikistan. From there, the trade used to happen from there more or less through Dushanbe. That region, Borno Badkhashan region, Borno Badkhashan or Borno Wakhan, this is the name of the region in the Tajikistan. So there, Tajikistan, yes. So from Dushanbe, so from this is the Jammu and Kashmir and this is Tian Shan mountain, then this is Wakhan region, and here Dushanbe is there. From Dushanbe, it will cross Wakhan range and it will enter into Afghanistan, and then it will cross the I believe Irshad Pass is there. Irshad Pass in Karakoram, and then it will enter Gilgit. From Gilgit, then Jammu Kashmir is like full 365 days communication from the Gilgit. Gilgit is a place in Gilgit-Baltistan range area of Jammu and Kashmir. Right now, it is occupied by Pakistan. And Gilgit from north there is a river goes called Hunja River, and westward there is a river goes comes, and that river known is Gilgit River. Okay, and north side is Karakoram range, and then it will extend through Hindu Kush range. Means it is more or less disconnected from the Afghanistan. Means Gilgit Baltistan and Afghanistan they are disconnected through or connected through Hindu Kush range or Karakoram range loosely. Okay, but Khasan region of Afghanistan and Tajikistan they are divided through Wakhan range, and then this side, Gilgit-Baltistan and Xinjiang province of China is divided through Karakoram range. Same as Gilgit or Leh through the Kashi, Kasgar and Hotan region, they are divided through Karakoram range. Again, all this full region is connected by one river called Indus River. And there is a Saptarshi river. Sapt means seven. Seven in Sanskrit. Sapt. Saptarishi, or called Manas, the head of a human. That region is called Manas region. Manas means it is head of the human, and that is very important to have that region. Very precious region. Saptarishi means there are seven rivers. They are known as Saptarishi river, and they meet Indus out there. And one of them is Hunja river. Actually, its name is, I believe, Nagar river. That is Sanskrit name, Nagar river. but people call it Hunja River also. Nagar River, Gilgit River, there would be Sanskrit name for this also. Gilgit River, Nagar River, I believe Janskar River, Janskar. Janskar means Jai Sankar. Jai Sankar River. Nowadays it is called Janskar River in Jammu and Kashmir. Janskar River, I believe that meet near Skardu, and then this side Siok River, very famous Siok River. There are three more. So I believe it is other river also in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. So there are seven river called Saptarshi. They meet with the I believe Krishna Ganga is also one of them, and there are two more rivers, seven rivers. They come and meet Indus River. It is called Sapt River. That is a manas of a human. That these are the very precious reason of India that India lost because of imitating the culture of Western world doing the trade. Actually, the idea was to make a video, make a presentation on how the trade of Tajikistan used to happen with Delhi. Delhi as a capital of India because Delhi is considered as the entry point into the Gangetic Plain. Delhi is considered loosely. Otherwise, people consider Amritsar as enter to the Gangetic Plain. But Delhi is purely in Gangetic Plain because eastern of the Delhi is in Uttar Pradesh. So up to Delhi, the trade used to happen from Dushanbe. These are the center of these are the paths that were very famous 100 years back. Anyway, we will make video. We will talk about it later. But there are primarily two paths out there. One path is coming from Dushanbe and to Badkhasan region of Afghanistan. Someone can search Badkhasan region. So from Dushanbe to Badkhasan region of Afghanistan, it will cross Wakhan mountain and it will come to Badkhasan region of Afghanistan. From there, it will cross the Karakoram range and it will come to Gilgit. From Gilgit, then 200 kilometer is Skardu along the Indus River. Gilgit is not on the Indus River, I believe. Gilgit is a junction point, Sangam of Hunja River and the Gilgit River. And then from Gilgit, little bit summer comes, then there will be a Sangam or confluence of Indus River and Gilgit River that is coming. Okay, and then Indus along the Indus River, someone will come 200 kilometer called Skardu. All are in Pakistan now. From Skardu, 126 kilometers someone will come, then he will come to Kargil, and Kargil is the end of Jammu and Kashmir right now. These are the heavily trade route earlier in the Sri Hari Singh, who was the representative of people out there. In his period, these were very busy route from the Delhi to Jammu to Srinagar to Kargil and Kargil to Askardu to Gilgit, and then through Gilgit, then it will go to Badkhasan region, and then it will cross there, and then it will enter Dushanbe. So these were a very busy route, and lot of trade used to happen in that region. Why this is in news? Because Afghanistan Mr. Amir Khan Motaki, Honorable Foreign Minister of Afghanistan, Mr. Amir Khan Motaki, he is in India 7 day visit, and his primary job is to start the trade between India and Afghanistan that used to happen earlier. This is what his primary aim. He is meeting all the Afghan people who are living in India and they are non-Muslim. Afghanistan was a country of Hindu people till 250 years back. People think 250 years back again it was an Islamic country. It was a Hindu country till 250 years back. Maximum population of Afghanistan was a Hindu population. Okay, but once these Britishers they came to India. Since then only this machine way of transportation started when Britishers entered India. Since then, machine-based transportation started, and these kind of high altitude region of Hindu Kush they started getting alienated from India. They starting getting becoming far away from India, unfortunately, and then these population started seeing conversion. Earlier, these are our Hindu-based country. So, Mr. Amir Khan Muttaqi, Amir Khan Mutaki. Now he is trying his best that at least the people who are non-Muslim who have come from Afghanistan to India in recent time, 50, 60 years back, now to motivate them to come back to their country. This is his main idea. To come back to their country, Afghanistan is your country. Come back and do your trade or whatever. So that when Indian people they will see thousands of merchants in Afghanistan, they are working there and they are non-Muslim, then then trade will start again. After all, the hungerness or scarcity in food or the poverty does not look any religion. At the end, all human are same. Anyway they were same 250 years back. Probably the ancestor of Amir Khan Mutaki would be Hindu. Who knows? Anyway, so historic visit of Amir Khan Mutaki is going on in India. He is visiting many places near to Delhi, and he is talking about at least aeroplane connectivity should happen with the Afghanistan. Main is to resume the animal-based trade that used to happen earlier, and then suddenly full full region will come into limelight again. But Khasan region of Afghanistan, that is considered as very poor region. Some Tajik tribe they live there, and that region is so important. From there you can see many areas. But Khasan region of Afghanistan, from there someone can see Hotan at equidistant to Kashi, equidistant. Some places in Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, equidistant, Uzbekistan. From there he can see Kabul. From there he can see Gilgit-Baltistan. From there he can see Kargil and Leh also. The most important region of Central Asia called Badkhasan region of Afghanistan. It is now the remotest region in the world. No one lives there because one side is Karakoram, one side is Wakhan range, one side is Tian Shan, and it is fully valley. The road construction is difficult. Now people they do not think beyond the road, beyond mobile in hand. People, I never carry mobile in my life. I have never carried mobile in my life. If I go outside, I go without phone only. Okay, in inside house, I keep mobile like a landline phone only. That is highly required. That's why I keep. I don't know how people they cannot think life without mobile. People cannot think life without roti and rice. There are other kind of food also that are available. There is not necessary that you eat only roti and rice only. Means other way of life is more glorious than what people are living now. Camel based trade, horse based trade, donkey based trade, yak based trade, those are more powerful trade. Anyway, so when Mr. Amir Khan Mutaki, I believe his glorious name is, since he is in India, then discussion would happen. I believe too much time I have taken. So the concept was to talk about the communication, the transportation system in Saptarshi region. Saptarshi region means Badkhashan region and Gilgit-Baltistan region. Afghanistan and Jammu and Kashmir is called Saptarshi region. So Saptarshi, we have already talked about Leh and Kasi Kasgar trade route that we have already talked. And that trade route, I believe it goes through Dipsang plain. So from Leh, Dipsang plain, then Karakoram track it passes, and then it enters into Xinjiang province. From there it goes to the Kashi. That is one route of the trade. Another route of trade is from the Gilgit. It passes the Karakoram range again. Okay, where it passes the Karakoram range again. Okay, so it passes the Karakoram range at Khunjarab Pass. Khunjarab Pass. From Gilgit, it goes north. I believe it will go around 300 kilometers from Gilgit. And there, from Gilgit, it will go to the Nagar. Nagar is a place, Nagar is a river. Gilgit, Nagar, Gulmit, Pasu, Sos, and then that is the end point. Then it will cross the Karakoram range at Khunjarab Pass, 4,714 meter high, and then it will enter into the Kasi Kasgar region. Places like Taskhurgan, I'm sorry, places like it will pass through places of Gaz, places like Gaz, Uppal, and Kasi. Okay, there it will pass, we will talk about it, and then it will reach Kasi. This is a very famous trade route. Now, more or less, they have built a road called Karakoram Road. Karakoram Road. And this side from Bad Hassan region, there is a place called Sarde Bargil, Sarde Borgil. This place in Bad Hassan region of Afghanistan, this place connects to Gilgit and it will pass the Karakoram range or Hindu Kush range at a place at a place called Irsad Pass. Irsad Pass is 4,979 meters, and through that it will pass that range and then it will come to Gilgit. Heavy trade. Anyone can search. I am not joking. Heavy trade used to happen through that pass, and from the Sarde Bargil in Badkhasan region, then it will cross the Wakhan range and it will enter into Tajikistan. And there again, this was very active region. It started converting to Islam when Britishers came to India because that region became disconnected to India because new kind of trade started called truck-based trade, bus-based, truck-based, and this trolley and that trolley. That actual trade actually got over, and then people they started getting disconnected from India and Islamization started in that region. People say Islamization in Pakistan, Afghanistan happened in 14th century. All are fake things. Britishers, they are only writing that 18th century when they came to India, they visited Afghanistan. And many villages, they saw Hindu villages in Afghanistan. Many villages. Actual conversion started when Britishers came to India. And then people found whatever technology they brought that was completely different than the technology people were using for the trade. That was there is no expenditure. If people carrying camel or whatsoever dry fruit to Delhi, there is no expenditure because camel they eat herbs one or maximum they will eat kutti. Kutti means that is from the rice stem or wheat stem. Purali, a pual, puwari that is called. This is what they will eat or grass they will eat or little bit food, a little bit cereals powder they will eat. That's it. That is readily available along the way. Means this is what it is. Mean no need to have dependent upon the send on the Middle East for the diesel and petrol. Then you have refinery and those kind of things. New English culture it destroyed India completely. Anyway, all the best to Mr. We will talk about it. This Saptarshi region. This is also called Ramkot region, Ram region. There are many places in this region which are named after King Ram. Anyway, so we will talk. I think north of Kabul there is a Bagram Air Base, Bhagwan Ram Air Base. That America is trying to gather that air base. The main reason of India getting started detached from it in 17th century. I believe 17th century only Britishers had come to India. There was a Mughal empire and Muslim empire in Delhi, that is true, but people were Hindu only. Right now, the government in India, it is going through English way only. Constitution of India and article this, article that, but people are Hindu only. But full the ruling on the people in India is still happening through English way only. But people are Hindi. Similarly, prior to that, there was a Muslim kings were there, but people around it were Hindu only. Till Afghanistan, full. Anyway, what we can do here, I can just wish all the best to Mr. Amir Khan Mutaki. I believe that is his very glorious name, when that person is trying to re-establish the Indian subcontinent old trade indirectly. Right now, he's talking about aeroplane and whatsoever, but actual trade will happen. Mr. Amir Khan Mutaki. So that would start happening, and people, the children in India, they can have pomegranate and dry fruits from Afghanistan, Tajikistan. The groundnut from Tajikistan is this big. One groundnut will be this big. Generally, people would have seen groundnut this big only. Okay, there will be three seeds in it and this big only. Tajikistan, Tajik groundnut come this big. This white color, it will come. Very big groundnut will come from Tajikistan. Okay, no trade money because it will come through anyone. And people in India, children in India, they can have dry fruits. They can have milk, they can have dry fruit rather than seeing the sky with the powerless body. They're just eating roti rice or whatever, or they're eating, not eating, and then whatever nonsense they are drinking as English culture. Anyway, so I wish all the best to Mr. Amir Khan Mutaki. We will talk more on it. Saptarisi region of India.